All right, so I'm going to take us through a problem and use that problem's answer to help explain how we fill in our answers below. So our first problem is, what is 108 divided by 32? And so I would normally go off to the side, but I can't write off to the side. I can only write on this paper itself. So I'm going to take 32. I'm going to start with 4 because I know 2 times 4 is 8, right? And then I'm going to do 4 times 3 is 12. So that's too big. So then maybe I go, okay, so what is 32 times 3? Which 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 96, which is below, and my 108 fit between those two. So I know that 32 goes into 108 3 times. I'm going to put my 96 underneath my 108, and I'm going to subtract. So 8 minus 6 is 2. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 32 doesn't go into 12, so I have 3 with a remainder of 12. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look for it. Here's my 3 remainder 12, right? And so for number 1, down below, I'm going to go to box number 1, and I'm going to insert this T for my box. So number 1, I'm going to put T. Now, if you continue reading this right here, it says that the answer has a black circle shaded in the box instead of writing a letter in it. So let's, for instance, it's not true, but if, for instance, 5 gave us the black dot, I would shade in 5 because what that's signaling is the end of a word. Okay? Again, we know that it's not, that was interesting. We know that it's not, most likely not 5. I don't know, I haven't done it. But that's what these black circles represent. Also, notice that there are 6 questions in this box and 12 answers over here. Not all of these answers are going to go with these, not all of these answers belong to a question, because then our next 6 have their own 12 answers to go from. Okay, so there is plenty to choose from. Okay, so just be careful. And then our next one is the favorite class at Caterpillar School. So the name of the favorite class at Caterpillar School is hidden in the rectangle above. To find it, do each exercise, locate your answer in the rectangle, and shade in each area containing the correct answer. So I'm going to choose to do number 12 this time. This is the one I'm going to do for us. So while we work through this one, I'm asking myself, how many times does 40 go into 136? So I know that 40 times 3 is 120. And if I add another 40, which would be our 40 times 4, I would be at 160. So it goes in 3 times. And so then I'm going to put my 120 below it, and I'm going to subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 2 is 1. We're less than 40, so we're good. And so that means that my answer is 3 remainder 16. I didn't leave myself a lot of space there. So now I'm going to come up here and I am going to look for 3 remainder, well, that's 27. 3 remainder 35, 3 remainder 16. And so then I would come up here and I would shade in this shape, and then I continue on with my worksheet. And that's how it works. That's what you're doing. If you have questions, contact me. It is due Monday when we return. Also, your video. Do not forget to do your video before Monday. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, and long weekend, and I will see you next Monday.